Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Probation Officer's Perspective. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to all, so you'll be notified of all the new content that I'm pushing out. Okay, here's an update on Wes Watson. So he had an arraignment this morning, and bond was set. And we're going to go over all the different what happened on his bond. Like I told you guys, if anything came available, I would update you on that. So here's what we got. His bond was updated. His bond is $5,000. You know, he's got all this money, so that's $5,000, not nothing. As of right now, it's 11 a.m. Eastern time. He's still incarcerated in the, he's still being held in the county jail detention center. So he has, so the comment in the case is probable cause, PC was found, probable cause was found. Count 1, 2,500. Count 2, 2,500. Charges, again, were aggravated battery and felony battery. So, let's keep going. We're going to go to the court. All right, so let me get myself a little bit smaller here and then bring this up so I can see it and read it to you. So this is his case information, the date it was filed. So he had an arraignment this morning, has the judge's name, where it happened, blah, blah, blah. So, there's not much there. Other than that's just basically saying he was arraigned. Here is his charges. So he's got the felony, aggravated battery, and felony battery. Those were his charges. Now here's the docket, and on the docket, which kind of, so let's start from 1. We'll start from the bottom because that's where it starts at. The redacted A form. In Florida, I'm not quite sure what an A form is. I had to look it up because every state's different. But basically, an A form is like a subpoena. It has all your address and all that information on it. That's why it's redacted, I'm sure. Intake prosecutor assigned, Paul J. Robert. Number 3, intake unit assigned, FSU. Case screening. And this one is the one that got me. Attorney type, appointed at bond hearing, public defender. Now, I figured with all the money Wes has got and all the money he talks about, that he would have probably more than one attorney, on hand at all times, that he pays to be there all the time. And with his status that, that he wants everyone to believe that he would have that attorney, like I said, bumping elbows with attorneys, but he would definitely have an attorney always, right there in his pocket on call. So he had a public defender. Number 5 is in the docket. First appearance, and it was his bond hearing. Number 6, his current bond, Status, probable cause, found. Count 1, $2,500. Count 2, $2,500, which equals $5,000. He also has a restraining order. That's 7. Stay away order from the victim. That's, they don't put the best words in there, stay away order victim. So that, stay away order must be the way in Florida that they issue I've never seen it worded that way. That's why I said normally it's a restraining order, but they do say, no contact with the victim. That's how I used to always deal with it. And that is what happened here. So let me go on to the sentencing, what he could, possibly be looking at for these charges, because in Florida, aggravated battery is a 2nd-degree felony that can result in up to 15 years in prison, probation, and a fine up to $15,000. That's for the aggravated. Aggravated means you used either you really, like, you put someone in a coma, put them in a wheelchair, you messed them up for the rest of their lives, or you used a weapon to commit that battery. But for, you used a deadly weapon, the victim's age has a lot to do with, which we all know he's not an elderly person, discharging of a firearm. There's different factors behind that can affect the sentencing. But definitely one of the things is his background, his criminal history. That's going to be a factor. So you're looking at a max, that's just the maximum of 15 years for the aggravated felony. If you were to get charged and found guilty of the aggravated battery. And the felony battery is a 3rd-degree felony. And that holds a maximum prison sentence of 5 years. So the aggravated is 15 years max. The felony battery is 5-year max. And probation for 5 years. Minimum sentence on the felony battery is usually 19 to 36 months in prison. Depending on the victim's injuries, that's going to determine if he's found guilty. And again, he's innocent until proven guilty. We've all seen the video, but that's not up to us. It depends on how he takes it, whether he takes a plea deal, he takes it to the box, and there's video footage. I don't think that's going to happen. He's going to do that. He's going to probably try and plead out. Prior convictions, if the defendant has a history of felony convictions, that could, as always, like I talked about this in my video about the level 4 YouTube yard, about pre-sentence investigations. I used to do those, and that gives me all the information of anything, every arrest you've ever been arrested for as an adult, anything that what prison, if you went to prison, how long you did in that, each prison you went to, your disciplinary reports, everything. And then I have to make a report for the judge so that he can look through your criminal history. If you've been on paper, if you successfully completed paper, if you've been if you violated while you were on paper, what you violated for, how many times you were violated, if you were revoked, sent back to prison, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of factors here and what's going to happen. I thought, like I said, I'm sure he's on his way out. I mean, even though it says that he is still in custody, I'm sure that will, it's a big jail, so they're waiting. I'm sure he's bonding out. It's $5,000. That should be nothing to him. That's $5,000 to him, the way he talks. That's like, to us, that's like, to the normal person, $5,000 is like freaking $50,000. I mean, because he's a millionaire. That's his status. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update on that is his Wes Watson status as of now. His bond hearing, arraignment, and all the different. So let's get bigger here. I was just blown away when I seen that he had a public defender. And now I'm not familiar with the Florida law or how Florida works. I know they're a lot stricter. Things are different in Florida. The prisons are a lot different in Florida than what he's used to. So as it progresses, I will keep you guys updated on that. And like I said, as of right now, his bond is $5,000, broke down $2,500 for the aggravated battery and $2,500 for the felony battery, which the aggravated battery is a felony 2. The felony battery is a felony 3. The state that I worked in, it was the same way. Like, out west, you got felony A being the worst, B, C. Well, here I've dealt with, and it works as felony 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 being the worst, and, on down the line, 5 being the least. So he's looking at some pretty hefty charges there, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm really curious to see what he's going to say when he does a video. He's going to do a video as soon as he gets out. The shit's going to get thick. Let's see how humble he is. Let's see if he even gets on social media, which we all know he can't stay away, and how he spins the narrative on this one. But we have all of the documentation of what happened, and that's that. But I wanted to give you guys an update on that. I know everybody's probably wondering, hey, I wonder whatever happened. Did he get a bond? Did he bond out? As of right now, like I said, he's still in custody. That doesn't mean that he hasn't already, bonded out. That bond could take a couple hours before you're released, or several hours, depending on how busy they are and, things like that before they get you out. So I see him getting out or being out soon whenever they release him, because he's going to put up that $5,000, no problem. He should be able to put it up, no problem. But he got a public defender. That was very odd to me. So anyways, that's all I got for you now. As soon as I get any more updates, I will be putting out another video for you guys. And I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell all for me. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.